Exercise 5.2, problem number 5. Identify the type of conic and find the center, foci, vertices and directories of the equation x square by 25 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So x square denominator is greater, therefore it is horizontal ellipse because the major axis length will be 2 into 5, 10 units. 10 is the length of the major axis. Given equation is x square by 25 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. Since x square denominator is greater, it is horizontal ellipse. Type of conic is horizontal ellipse, or just you can write ellipse. Because x square denominator is greater, the major axis is x axis. The major axis will be major axis is along x axis. Therefore, it is an horizontal ellipse. Center here, because it is a standard ellipse, the center is origin. Horizontal line is x axis, vertical line is y axis. The center is at the origin, so it is a standard ellipse. So the center is 0, 0 is the center. Foci, the formula for foci is plus or minus c, 0. Here, what is your c square? C square is equal to a square minus b square. A square is 25. A square is 25. You can see that a square is 25 and b square is 9. A square is 25 and b square is 9. So 25 minus 9 is equal to 16. So c square is equal to 16. This implies c is equal to 4. So the foci coordinates is equal to plus or minus 4, 0. Now we have to find the vertices. The coordinate for vertices is plus or minus a, 0. Vertices coordinate is plus or minus a, 0. What is your a value? Because a square is equal to 25, a is equal to 5. So vertices is plus or minus 5, 0. So the coordinate of vertices is plus or minus 5, 0. Directrix. Equation of directrix is, this is your directrix. Left side directrix and right side directrix. Right side directrix equation is x is equal to a square by c. And left side it is x is equal to minus a square by c. So equation of directrix you can write as x is equal to plus or minus a square by c. Substitute a square value 25 and the c value as 4. So equation of directrix is x is equal to plus or minus 25 by 4. So exercise 5.2, problem number 5, second subdivision. Identify the type of conic and find the center, foci, vertices and directories of the ellipse x square by 3 plus y square by 10 is equal to 1. Because it is plus, you can declare that it is ellipse equation. What type of ellipse it is? Because square, since y square denominator is greater, it is vertical ellipse. So here a square is 10. The greater number must be taken as a square. B square, greater denominator must be taken as a square and the smaller denominator must be taken as b square. So a square is 10, b square is equal to 3. And the major axis major axis major axis is along major axis is along y axis. You can see that major axis y axis, this length is more. So major axis is y axis. Therefore, the type of conic is vertical ellipse. Standard ellipse. Since it is a standard ellipse, standard vertical ellipse, the center is 0, 0. Center is 0, 0. This is your center. This point is center. Coming to the foci. Foci, you have two foci. The one above the x-axis is 0, c, and below x-axis it is 0, minus c for the vertical ellipse. So foci is 0, plus or minus c. Therefore, we have to find what is c. So write the formula for c square. C square is equal to what? For ellipse it is a square minus b square. Here a square is 10, b square is 3. So substituting, we get c square is equal to 10 minus 3 equal to 7. So c value is equal to root 7. C value is plus or minus root 7, or C value is root 7. So foci, the coordinate for foci is 0, plus or minus root 7. Vertices. Vertices, the two vertices are, one above the x-axis is 0, a. The one below the x-axis, the vertex is 0, minus a. So the vertices are 0, plus or minus a. A square is equal to 10. So a is equal to root 10. A is equal to root 10. Therefore, vertices 0, plus or minus root 10. Directrix. Directrix. Horizontal directrix means you will write as y is equal to. Y is equal to. The directrix above x-axis is a square by c. Below x-axis, the directrix equation is y is equal to minus a square by c. So directrix equation is y is equal to plus or minus a square by c. A square is 10, c value is root 7. So equation of directrix, you can write as y is equal to plus or minus 10 by root 7. Exercise 5.2. Problem number 5. Identify the type of conic. Find the center, foci, vertices and directrix of the equation x square by 25 minus y square by 144 is equal to 1. Here, because you have minus, it is hyperbola, and the first term numerator is x square. First term numerator is x square means it is regular hyperbola. So regular hyperbola will look like this. So the transversal axis is along x-axis. The transversal axis is along x-axis. Equation of the hyperbola given to be x square by 25 minus y square by 144 is equal to 1. Because the first term numerator is x square, we can declare that the transversal axis is along x-axis. Transverse axis is along x-axis. Therefore, it is a regular hyperbola. Regular hyperbola, or just you can write simply as hyperbola. Now we have to find the center. For the standard, the center is 0, 0. So the center is 0, 0. Coming to the foci. Foci, on the right side, the foci is C, 0. On the left side, the foci is minus C, 0. So the coordinate of foci is plus or minus C, 0. So we have to find C value. So here, what is the formula for C square? C square is equal to A square plus B square. C square is equal to A square plus B square. A square is the first term denominator is your A square. A square is 25. B square is 144. B square is 144. So C square is equal to 25 plus 144. Therefore C square is equal to 169. From this C is equal to 13. So the foci coordinate is plus or minus 13, 0. Now vertices. Vertices, on the right side the vertex is A, 0, and on the left side the vertex is minus A, 0. So vertices plus or minus A, 0. A value, A square is 25. So A is equal to 5. Taking square root, A is equal to 5. So vertices coordinate is plus or minus 5, 0. Now directories. The two directories, you can see the directories. The directories are x is equal to A square by C on the right side. Left side directories, x is equal to minus A square by C. So directories are x is equal to plus or minus A square by C. Substituting A square value as 25 and C value as 13. A square is 25 and C value is 13. So directories x is equal to plus or minus 25 by 13. Exercise 5.2. Problem number 5. Identify the type of conic and find center, foci, vertices and directories of the equation y square by 16 minus x square by 9 equal to 1. So given equation is y square by 16 minus x square by 9 is equal to 1. You can see that the first term numerator is y square. So the hyperbola will be conjugate hyperbola because the first term numerator is y square. The hyperbola is conjugate hyperbola because the transversal axis is along y-axis. Transversal axis is along y-axis, so it is conjugate hyperbola. Transverse axis is along y-axis. Therefore, type of conic is conjugate hyperbola. Now identify what is your a square and what is your b square. The first term denominator is a square. The first term denominator 16 is your a square. The second term denominator 9 is your b square. So c square formula is a square plus b square. So it is equal to 16 plus 9 equal to 25. So taking square root, C is equal to 5. Now center. The center is 0, 0. Center for the standard conjugate hyperbola is 0, 0. Foci above x-axis, the foci is 0, c, and below x-axis the foci is 0, minus c. So the foci is 0, plus or minus c, which is equal to 0, plus or minus c value is 5. So substituting that, the coordinate for foci is 0, plus or minus 5. Vertices. One above the x-axis. The vertex above the x-axis is 0, a. The vertex below x-axis is 0, minus a. So vertices, coordinate of vertices is 0, plus or minus a value. Since a square is equal to 16, from the equation a square is 16, so a is equal to 4. So vertices 0, plus or minus 4. Directrix. Directrix above x-axis is y is equal to, because it is horizontal line, y is equal to plus a square by c, and the line below the x-axis is y is equal to minus a square by c. So the equation of directrices are y is equal to plus or minus a square by c. Now substitute a square value and c value. A square value is 16, c value is 5. So equation of directrix is y is equal to plus or minus 16 by